Hi guys, it's Mary Ellen. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, thanks for stopping by. Today I'm going to be creating my January memory page in my Art Journal bullet journal. So if you'd like to see that, keep watching. Okay, so first off, I want to mention that I think I'm going to switch journals. It's going to still be an A5, I think, but here's the thing. Last year was really rough for me, and I started this memory journal in the beginning of 2021 because I've always wanted to document my life. I've always wanted to have like a little flip through and of like everything that happened each month and each year. I always thought it was a really cool idea, little statistics about my life and little thing and everything that happened in my family and all that. Like I think it's really, really cool to have that to flip back through later in life. What I didn't really plan for was what happens when something traumatic happens in your life. So, I was thinking about all the happy memories or all like the things that I'd like to keep track of, but I didn't really think about what happens then. So if you don't know, my son passed away in October. I was like behind at the bullet journal thing. I had to fill out a couple months behind and then I didn't do it at all. Like, so there's about 3 months in here where I decorated and didn't fill out, and there's like 2 months I didn't decorate. So I want to keep doing this. I think it's really, I don't know, cathartic. I think it's like actually really fun to do this and create these pages and like a yearly recap and stuff like that. But at the same time, this makes me sad. And I don't know why, like I know why, but like it's not all sad. Like this was my yearly recap from 2020. And I thought it was so fun to just have like a visual of everything that happened in the year, right? And then 2021, and like each one of these was really special to me and all the things that happened, in that month and stuff like that. But then later on, there's April. May and June, I didn't finish. I'll just show you real quick. I'm not going to do like a full flip through of this. Here's July, I really liked. August, I started but did not write in. September, I started but did not write in. I pasted black pages in October, and I'll probably never write in that. And then November's blank because I just couldn't. December I did do. And then here is the page that's blank for my yearly review because I just don't know that I can do it. So my point is, like, I don't want to be sad when I look at this journal. I'm going to be sad when I look at any journal probably, but what I think I'm going to do is start fresh. So I'm going to get a different notebook. Here's hello, but I've already like filled out some of these pages. So I already did this. I left that page blank for the recap. And then, okay, so this is the one I'm going to do with you today. I sketched it out. I don't do that with you. I don't pencil it in with you just because I really need to get my face close to the page and really make it what I want. And I don't think you want to look at the back of my head. So that's why. But I think, so after I did this, I posted a sneak peek on my Patreon and told them I was having a hard time. And someone said, and I forget who it was, I'm sorry, but somebody said, maybe you should just start a new journal completely. And I had actually thought of that before she said that. And then I'm like, you know what? Maybe I should. So what I think I'm going to do is cut these pages out. Like I'm going to do it in this because I've already penciled it in. But I think I'm going to cut these pages out and put it into like a completely new notebook. And I think leave 2021 behind in this one. I love this. I love what was happening here. I love these pages, but I just can't. And sometimes that's okay. I need to start fresh. So I'm going to go now, actually, and pick out a notebook and show you which one I'm going to choose. Okay, so I looked through all of the notebooks that Art Journal have sent to me. I used to be on the Brand Delight Ambassador team, so I got a lot of free product from the company. I love everything they've sent me. So I didn't buy one. I was going through my stash to see which one I wanted to use. This is called the Loyal Companion Notebook. And this feels perfect for me, right? I mean, I love dogs, and this is cute, and it's like neutral, and it's new. It was still in the box, so I haven't even, it feels fresh and new. Like I had another one, let me show you, that I was going to use, because this one felt like super happy and pretty because it's yellow, and I love yellow so much. But I had already used it a little bit to like fool around in, like this, like a practice thing. Look at what I'm doing there. I don't know. I ripped that out. Like, so I feel like it wasn't, good that way, but I could paste it in. But also it was from last year, and I also used it last year, and I just want something completely fresh and new. So I'm going to start in this notebook. Now, I have never taken pages, I don't think, out of like a bullet journal and put it into another one, but I'm going to try that right now. Actually, I'm going to try it after I do this page, because I feel like it's going to be easier to do it in this one and then transfer it over to here. By the way, this is an A5, and it is also the same. It is a white dot grid notebook. I love using the blackout notebooks too for different things. I actually have one that I use for lists of different things and like little trackers and stuff, but I just feel like the memory pages, I want white. So that's what I'm going to do. And I'm going to start this with you now, and then we will transfer everything from, I guess, from 2022, probably starting with this page, over to that new notebook. And I just think it's going to make me feel just a little bit like I'm having a fresh start. Listen, like you got to do what you can when you're going through these hard times to like trick your mind. Not trick it, but it's the little things sometimes that will help get you through. Nothing's going to help make it better, but it's tiny little changes that you can make is what I'm trying to do here. So, enough of that depressing stuff. Let's fill out this page. So I'm going to be taking these snowflakes from this like Happy Planner Winter sticker book, and I'm going to be placing them here. Now, the reason, if you're new to my channel, the reason I have these on here is because there's a lot of construction going on right now in our house. I live with my fiance, and I just moved in the fall, and we're finishing the basement to have a new studio put in for me so I can work downstairs, and we're also getting a full bath and like a family room down there. Anyway, there's been construction since the beginning of December, and it's just loud and noisy. Just so happens right now they're not here, so yay. But this really just, it's like the theme of my month, right? So when I make these memory pages, I really like to have it be the vibe that I'm feeling at the time. I love incorporating things that are like a theme of things that are happening in my life. You know what I mean? I think that's really fun. So I'm going to do that. And I think what I'm going to do here is do these real sketchy and not like, clean lines. I think I'm going to do them like scratchy lines. Do you know what I mean? Like that kind of drawing. And then not sure yet for this, what I'm going to write over here, and you'll see, I think I'll write in this video, I'm not sure, is different parts of what happened in January. So it could be statistics, it could be like, how many followers do I have now on Instagram? How many subscribers do I have on YouTube? It could be how, what shows I watched this month. And then of course, things that happened through the month, like we got COVID. So I'll put that in here, that kind of thing. And it's just really fun. Like once I used these blocks for like snowfall, percentages and like, or current events, things that are happening. So it can be stuff in my life or things that are happening in the world. And it's just kind of interesting to look back on, right? I even thought maybe like once in a while I can put prices in here, like the price of milk, you know what I mean? 50 years, I'm not going to be alive. I don't think. Then I'll be 104. But like, say 50 years from now, my kids look at this and they're like, oh my gosh, why was milk so cheap? Even though it's not. So it's just something fun to look back on. Anyway, enough talking for me. This is going to be a fast forward video just because Otherwise, it's going to be hours and hours long, not hours, but at least an hour long probably while I complete this. I'm still deciding on color. I think I'm going to use a Muji pen, probably a 0.5 for the scratchiness. And then that's what this is. And I always link all my products that I use in the description box. And then I think after I do the scratchiness, I think what I might come back and do is use colored pencils in here to fill in some color. And maybe over here after I write in it, I'll do some colored pencil. I'm not sure what I'm doing with this section yet. And I'm not sure what I'm doing here yet. But you'll see me decide as I go along. Anyway, sit back, relax, enjoy. I hope you get something out of this. All right, I really wanted to finish up this video. I know there's construction noise going on. I hope you guys can handle it. I'm gonna fill these out afterwards. I have to look up my stats. I'll do them probably, today is like January 29th or something. I'll do it at the end of January. And then current events, I need to look up and just kind of, you know, get some bullet points. So I'll write that in after this video as well. I love how this turned out. It turned out actually better than I thought. It was a little touch and go here for a while, but I think the tools are really cute and I love the scratchy vibe, right? I hope that sound's not bothering you too much. So here's what I used. Muji 0.5 for, wait, I think this part was a 0.5, but then the writing was a 0.38 Muji. I also used Prismacolor colored pencils. This is in Sky Blue Light is this color. And then just a white blender. You can blend with a colorless blender. Sometimes I like using the white to blend. I think it makes a different look. So I blended like all that stuff. And then this one is called 20% French Gray. And that's what I used like for these areas here. Then I used the Tombow. And all these are going to be linked in the description, but I just kind of wanted to tell you too. I used a Tombow 942. It's a dual brush pen. I love these for like, I don't know. I felt like when I was doing these, it just needed a little bit more over here of this color. Do you know what I mean? Because it felt like pale over here. So I just added a little bit in. It's not like exact shadows or anything like that. And then I used an Archer and Olive acrylograph pen in a 0.7, and it's this color here. I forget what this is called. They do have names now, I believe, but it's this color. And I used the Happy Planner sticker book, like I said, that winter sticker book to get these stickers. I think that's all I used. Anyway, I really like how it turned out. Now let's transfer all this to my new, not everything. I'm only going to transfer, like I said, I'm going to start here and transfer it into my new bullet journal. Oh, welcome, Wallace. I did this wrong because my brain does not work in the way brains are supposed to work sometimes. And that's because I'm human. So I had tried to take the pages out completely and I yanked out a bunch of the stitching. But then I couldn't figure out how to like put it back in here in the new one. So then I'm like, oh, well, I'll cut the pages. And then I messed up because I realized now I'm going to lose this page completely. I wasn't thinking properly. So it is what it is. Here's this side of this page. So I think what I need to do, and this is going to make this page a little bit thick, but I think I want to keep this in here. You know, I really do like this page, but I don't see any way to save it unless I like tape it in or, you know, put like stitching in. I have a picture of it and that's good enough for me. So what I'm going to do, and I could take this away and like use this one instead, but I actually really like having a hello page for the year. I think that's like more appealing to me than having my word of the year page. So, I don't know how my brain sometimes just completely doesn't work right. Does yours ever do that? Oh my gosh, I don't know. I think there's that chunk of my brain missing that deals with like spatial awareness. I've talked about this on my channel before. Spatial awareness, geometry, the way things fit, all that kind of stuff. Like I don't understand why my brain does not work in that way. It's frustrating. And it makes me feel dumb because I'm putting this out to thousands of people. But you know what? In the case that someone else might do the same thing, I just thought I'd do that. All right, enough of that. I'm going to lose this page. So what I'm going to do here, I know it's going to make you cringe, but I am going to glue this down onto this page, okay? And then we're going to turn this page, and then we're going to glue this page on this one. So there is going to be 3 pages here. It's going to be a little bit thick, but I think it'll work. There's probably a much better way to do it. So you're probably going to leave like lots of comments and you're going to say, wait, Mary Ellen, like you should have done it this way, you know, and that's probably true. Okay, I'm going to put this down, getting as close to the edge as I can, which is why I have the paper underneath. And then we are gonna put this in. I'm gonna get as close to the middle as I can here to try to do it as exact as possible. Too bad I don't have like a book binding thing in my house or something and I could bind it all together, but I don't. And then we'll put this one down. At least I saved this page that I worked really hard on, right? The other one I did work hard on, but it wasn't as hard as this one. All right. Whew. That was rough. So here's my new 2022 planner. My 2022 memory journal. Starts here and goes to here. And then I'm just going to continue as I did before. And like I said, I don't know what I'm going to do with those other pages, but I don't have to make that decision right now. So now what I can do is just go in and sort of erase some of these pencil lines. Let me know in the comments what you thought of this spread. And do you use a bullet journal memory tracker thing like I do, or do you have like a memory planner? I would like to put more photos in here, you know. That would be really fun to look back on too. I just really haven't gotten into that part of it yet, but for now, Wallace, all right, I'm using you as a stand. For now, it's just kind of, I'm just kind of using it as like writing. Anyway, I'll finish erasing, but let me know what you think. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please give a big thumbs up to this video. And if you're interested in my content, I would appreciate it if you'd subscribe to my channel. You can also check me out on Instagram at planningwithbumble. I hope you guys have a wonderful day and a great week, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.